Hey everybody, thank you for joining me. Welcome to Friendship Shaving for a tag video. I was kindly tagged by Paul Speller, the first soap I ever purchased, and of course this is when I moved from shaving with a cartridge razor to shaving with a double-edged safety razor. And the first soap I ever purchased was Palmolive shaving stick, and rather than use it on my bristles and face lather, I've actually cut the top off. You can see it is a dense soap. It's not showing up on a video, but there's a heck of a shine on this. It's a lovely fougere scent. What I've done with the top of that is, it's about 2 mil deep. I've just put it in my bowl. Honestly, I've cut too much off. There's enough there for about 10 shaves. It is a really economical soap, and you can see that I have got it lathered up on my Rubber Set 400 number 3. We'll just put that up there for the moment. The razor that I'm using today is the Heritage razor from Gillette. I keep mine in this box in my display case. Got the information sheet in there, and I'll just take this out, pop it up there, ready. And I'm going to be using today with that a Gillette Silver Blue. Haven't used one of those for a little while. I thought this would be a good opportunity. A Gillette razor blade to go with the Gillette razor, and this is a stainless blade with tons of glue on. We'll just put that there a moment while I'll load this up. I love this razor. I think it's very nicely finished. I love that they've replicated the common bar handle. I get a really good shave from this. So, just add a drop more water to my face. And we'll get going with this lovely lather I've got here. It's really thick, this lather. I may thin it out. The Palmolive shave stick, if you've never used it, this is quite a nice way to use it. Just take a little bit off the top of your puck there, pop it in a bowl, wet your bowl, stick it down, and go from there. And you can see I've got a terrific lather. Now I do need just to add a drop of water to this. With that little bit of soap on the bottom of my bowl, I kept picking up a little bit more soap when really what I wanted was just water. But yeah, I've got a great lather, great scent from the Palmolive. It has a scent all of its own. It's a nice fougere. And to me, it just smells very clean and very fresh. It's very nice. And it is very moisturising, I find. You know, if you're looking for an old type stick, you can't really go wrong with one of these. It has remained in my den since that first time. I remember I had one of these and I grated it up, squashed it into a bowl. It lasted such a long time. I can't tell you, it's really hard soap. So there we go, that is my shave for today. The old style palmolive stick with the new style Gillette. Do you know there were 3 soaps that I used when I first started? One of the first ones was the Body Shop Maca Root soap. That was very good, more of a cream really. And then there was Proraso White, and that is still in my den. I use that regularly. And then there was the Palmolive, just for something completely different. It was really my first experience of a fougere scent, although at the time I'd never heard the word fougere. Didn't know what it was. It was Palmolive. But yeah, well, I think it's a fougere anyway. Let me know if you think otherwise. This silver blue in this razor is fantastic. I really like this Gillette Heritage razor. It's right up my street. It shaves really nicely. It feels good. It's the first safety razor that Gillette brought out after a very long time. A couple of years old now. One day they'll be valuable, I promise you. You might have to wait a long time, but one day. That's quite something, I think, that 2 of the very first soaps that I used are still in my den and still on my rotation. You know, amongst all the high-end soaps that I get to play with, I like this one, and I like the Boots. Boots the Chemist shave stick is a very nice scent as well. A little bit different to this, but a similar type of soap, really quite a hard soap, lasts really, really well. Oh, this brush is absolutely brilliant. You know, sometimes, especially with having a shaving channel, sometimes I can get caught up in always trying to keep up with the next best synthetic knot. This knot was from PAA quite a long time ago now. I can't remember what the name of it was, but it was advertised by Doug and Fran as being made from teddy bear hair. And sometimes I look at this in my rubber set and I think, do you know what, a black knot would go in there beautifully. Would really contrast with the bright aluminium there. But every time I use this knot, it's fantastic. So these older synthetics that are only, I don't know, maybe 5 years old, they are still really excellent. I haven't looked yet, guys. Have Gillette made the Heritage available for this Christmas? Of course, it was first produced in time for the Christmas period when they first brought it out, as historically Gillette tended to do. Most of their razors were brought out for the holiday season. And aimed to be bought as gifts. So Gillette did that with this one, which I quite liked. It was a good idea. I'd love to see another Gillette razor out this year. Oh, that would be something, wouldn't it? I know some of you out there in Razorland are not particularly enamoured with this, but I just really like it, guys. That's it. It's for me. It gives me the shave of my Moolah R106 really, but I think the short handle works very well and somehow makes it really more effective perhaps. It's just a great shaving razor. Suits me down to the ground. It's a nice easy shave. No fuss, no bother. No worrying about nicking yourself. Got a lovely shine on this soap. I like to just use the end of the tips on this brush. That's when it really feels special. Really comforting. Super, super soft and nice. There we are. We'll put it up there with the number 3 facing forward. A fabulous vintage brush. Oops. I've done it again, guys. I've completely forgotten my pre-shave in between passes. I'm just not getting the habit of that, am I? One day. Obviously I don't need it with this razor, but it would be nice to get into the habit. So I'm going to go against the grain now. I don't know if you can hear that. It's singing away there. I hope you've been having a good day. It's very bright here, quite warm for the end of November. And long may that last. Then you can see it's mild enough, this razor, that I can use it against the grain on my cheeks with no issues. And once I've finished, this will be cleaned up and put back in the display cabinet. And there we are. That is a fantastic shave with, in my opinion, you are welcome to your own, but with a fantastic razor. You know, in this game with the razors, there's no right or wrong. It's just whatever you like and whatever suits you. And we have so much to choose from now. We're really blessed. But this soap, I tell you what, remains perhaps the slickest soap I've ever used. The amount of slickness on my face now is really incredible. Oh yeah, it's really moisturising. It's fantastic soap. It really is. And I'm going to match this up today with a Nivea Aftershave balm. And this also is one of the first products I bought when I was using a safety razor, primarily because it was so cheap. And well, I actually found it was a good product. I've never really used it before. So there we are, 2 products that have remained in my den that get used pretty regularly, especially the Nivea. Now, I can't think who to tag for this. So I'm just gonna say, if you watch this video, let's tag Chris. I'd love to know what Chris, I am CDB. I am CDB, yes, that's right, I am CDB. Sorry Chris, I'd love to know what was one of your first products. Maybe you have that in your den. Henry, that'll do. We'll go with 2. And if you've not been tagged but you'd like to do this, get on there, let's see it. And perhaps you'll be better at tagging somebody else. I always forget, guys, that I'm meant to tag somebody else. So my apologies for that. A little bit of ad-libbing at the end there. Take care of yourselves. Thank you for being part of my shave today. Thank you to Paul for tagging me. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye now.